The 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, Preamble. We, the sovereign Filipino people, imploring the aid of Almighty God, in order to build a just and humane society, and establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspirations, promote common good, conserve and develop our posterity, and secure to ourselves our posterity. The blessings of independence and democracy under the rule of law and regime of truth, justice, freedom, love, and equality and peace do ordain and promulgate this constitution. My opinion about this, I have two sides of this constitution. So the first one is faith in God, and then the second one is law itself, and how and what's the purpose of law to our society, to our environment. So first is faith in God. Okay. Well, ever since I believed in God, I noticed that my life has been nicer, easier, less baggage, and it feels that someone is there for me, even if I can't see him. And ever since I believed that there is a God that protects me and guides me up there in heaven, I have always trusted Him, and I gave Him His life, and as much as possible I go to church, and I pray to Him, and whenever something bothers me I tell Him, and whenever I'm happy I tell Him, and I thank Him that He gave me the strength to surpass everything and anything that comes my way. And if only everyone, not only in the Philippines, in the world, in the universe, if only everyone believes in Him. Doesn't matter what religion, it's the same person, it's the same God. If everyone believes in Him and believes that He guides us and He is the key to surpassing anything in the world, any problem, any circumstance, phenomenon, whatever it is, when God is in your life, if He is present in your life, He will be the main reason of surpassing anything. Well, of course, human effort is also there, but He will be there for you and guide you to give you strength to surpass anything in the world, any problem, any phenomenon, circumstance, climate, hazards, no matter what it is. If God is in the center of your life, then negative will never foster, and you will surpass anything in the world. And then there's law, human law. Okay, so law, in my opinion, in my preference, in my knowledge, okay, law is there to contain and control people in a way that it makes you good, but not necessarily that all laws are right. Not all laws are right, but it helps you discipline yourself, and for us to be a country that is united. And I do believe that law is somehow what we believe in. That's why whenever there is a debate about something, for example, the death penalty, the non-pros there, I think, okay, I do believe some of the non-pros there are God-fearing. Because they don't want the death penalty to be passed because they believe that only God's judgment is important and is right. And they believe that a person's death is never under the hands of a person also, because person to person we are also sinners. So that's what they believe in, those God-fearing non-pros, I think. So I also believe that our laws are what we stand for as Filipinos, as the citizens of the Philippines. Because we are a democratic country, we have a say on what is happening to our country, our lives, and how we are, taken care of. So I believe that when we balance out faith in God and law, human law, good laws, okay, that this disciplines and corrects mistakes of our citizens, I do believe that we will have a just and humane society. Not only society, but our country, the nation itself will surpass anything in the world, and we will just have a united country and a well built uh, army. Okay, no matter what happens in life, no matter what this country has to uh, overcome, you will surpass anything. This country will surpass anything when those two are balanced in our life. Okay, in the lives of the Filipinos, the citizens of the Philippines. And since the Philippines is a very, well, God-fearing, most Filipinos really believe in God, and also um what do you call this, we are really attached to uh believing that there is a God and that is guiding us all the way. And if we just apply that in everything, even in making laws and protecting our people and conserving our traditions, then we can build a army, a well-built army, a wonderful country that no matter how many people come in and come out, we're still the same. No matter how many generation passes by, our traditions are still intact. And no matter what happens, hazards, phenomenons, earthquakes, tsunamis, you know, typhoon, no matter what happens to the Philippines, we will stand tall because we believe in God. God is in the center of our country. That's why we believe in God so much. We love Him so much. That's why no matter what happens to this country, it still stands. We've been colonized 3 times, I think. Spanish, Americans, and then Japanese. Japanese. Yes. So we've been colonized 3 times and we're still standing. Imagine that. Many typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, COVID-19, we're still standing because God is in the center of our country and He guides us through all. And the law, provided there is the law, who, okay, disciplines us on how to act in this pandemic. Okay? So God is there. I do believe God is using other people, to make other people's lives better. And each person can be a person to another person, if you get what I mean. So, for example, I am a person who can be a person that can change a person's life better. That's so redundant, but I do have a point. That I can change someone's lives too. And it's such a great feeling if you've lived your life not with wealth but with helping people and making people happy by taking their negativity away, somehow solving their problems. It's very nice. That's why no matter what happens, this country will stand and this country will make it. Okay? Throughout anything, no matter what life throws at us, we can survive because we believe in God and we have the law to restrict us, guide us, to discipline us to become better citizens of the Philippines. That is all, and thank you.